Hello and welcome to the first annual Albert J. Carino Basketball Club of South Jersey virtual end of the year awards banquet. My name is Bill Hiltner. I'm a member of our board of directors. I've been asked to MC this little program. As you well know, the pandemic has cut into a lot of normal high school activities, and this is another one. We would usually have a nice sit-down banquet with a few hundred people attending to distribute all these awards. However, we are unable to do that. Therefore, we're going to attempt it virtually. Before we get into the many and varied awards here, I'd like to acknowledge some people for all their efforts regarding this whole operation. First and foremost, Jack Mongola, the president of the Albert J. Carino Basketball Club. Secondly, Bill Thomas, the president emeritus, retired from the actual day-to-day operations, but still mentoring many of our younger directors, along with Bob DePersia, Tony Caracci, Bob DeLambele, Jason Lure, Brian Turner, Russ Winsett, Bill Lang, and myself, Bill Hiltner. Just a word or two, before I forget to, I'd like to acknowledge Tad Kosnewski. Tad is the producer of the Channel 19 Sterling High School TV studio, and he volunteered his equipment and manpower to help us put this thing together so we can post it on our website. A word or two about the Carino Club. The Carino Club was founded in 1962. That's almost 60 years now. It's been in operation with the sole purpose of honoring high school basketball players, high school teams, high school coaches, and so on up and down the line. And as I said, every year we have an annual awards banquet at the end of each season to recognize the accomplishments of the best of the best. And that's what we're going to do right now. We have about 10 awards to give out. I'm going to read a brief description of the award and then tell you who earned that award and a little bit about that player. The first is our Bob Elder Scoring Award based on the most points scored during the course of the season. This year's winner of the Bob Elder Award is Austin Green from Timber Creek. Austin totaled 382 points in this shortened season. The 6'7" forward proved to be dominant in the paint, whether it was scoring, rebounding, or blocking shots. He averaged 27.3 points to finish sixth in the state, while finishing third in rebounding at 14.9 a game. Again, our Bob Elder Scoring Award leader, Austin Green from Timber Creek. Our second award is the Coach of the Year Award. This was voted on. Most of these awards were voted on by coaches, athletic directors, and members of our board of directors. In some cases, it was a statistical decision, but this was a voted on award by the coaches of South Jersey, and this year's winner is Scott McCracken from Wildwood High School. The Carino Basketball Club of South Jersey has selected Scott McCracken as its Coach of the Year. He led Wildwood to the Tri-County Conference Championship, defeating a strong Overbrook team in the final. After losing their season opener to Penns Grove by 2 points, Wildwood went on to win 14 consecutive games to finish the campaign with a 14-1 record. Congratulations to Scott McCracken being named the Carino Club Coach of the Year. We also give out our Top 10 Award. This is given to the high school team now, Team Award, to the top-ranked team in South Jersey at the end of the season. This year's team was no surprise to most of you who follow high school basketball. Camden High School. The Panthers were the top team in the state of New Jersey, not just South Jersey, but in the state of New Jersey for the second straight years, dominating their schedule, beating 5 teams in the top 10. They're going to take a 38-game winning streak into next season. Led by the top sophomore in the country and guard DJ Wagner, they averaged over 80 points a game and earned a margin of victory of 28 points per game. Now that might be a little foreign terminology to some of you, but what that means is they won every game on an average, by an average of 30 points every game they played in. Wagner led the team in scoring at 22 points per game, while seniors Devin Benson and Jerome Brewer also reached double figures. Our next award is called the Suburban School Award. This award was given, my understanding anyway, was given out after a while because Camden and Wilson were earning the top team award every year. They decided to give out an award to the schools that were in the suburbs of the city of Camden so that some other school could win an award besides Camden and Woodrow Wilson. So this year's Suburban School Award, and given in memory of Al Mattern, is awarded to Paul VI High School. The Eagles opened the season with high expectations, finished by playing their best basketball when challenged to do so. They treated the final week of the season as if they were in the playoffs and came away with convincing wins over Trenton Catholic, Don Bosco Prep, and Lenape, finishing with a 12-3 record. They were led by an experienced group of seniors: Whistler Sennon, Jalen Boyd Savage, Jordan E. Pierre, and Nicolo Nabili. They were at their best when they got out and ran the floor. They averaged over 70 points per game. Congratulations to Paul VI High School Suburban Award winner. Our Most Courageous Award, which was renamed a few years ago in honor of Butch McLean, the former Haddon Heights and Triton High School coach, who passed away unexpectedly due to cancer. So this year's Albert Butch McLean Most Courageous Award goes to Riley Coach. The inspirational story of a New Jersey high school basketball player born with one arm, who overcame this disability to prove that the haters wrong and become a successful athlete. Riley is an inspiration for everyone who never gave up on their dreams. Riley was introduced to karate at the age of 3. His parents, Deanna Genora and Joyce Coach, said he was getting physical and occupational therapy to improve his balance, which was off because of his limb indifference. The sport was initially recommended as another form of therapy. His coach, Matt Wolf, had this to say about Riley. Riley was a member of the basketball team for 4 years. He pushed our starters every day at practice. He even hit a three-pointer against Seneca in this year's game. Congratulations to Riley Genora Coach, winner of the Albert Butch McLean Most Courageous Athlete Award. Now we have a Scholar Athlete Award, which is given strictly on the basis of GPA as submitted to us by that school. This year's winner of the Scholar Athlete Award is Jake Eaton from Williamstown High School. Jake is the recipient of the club's Scholar Athlete Award with a GPA of 96.74. Jake was also a two-sport athlete for Williamstown High School, playing both basketball and football. Congratulations, Jake Eaton, Scholar Athlete Award winner for 2021. Our Tom Bowe Memorial Award for free throw accuracy. Now, this award is another statistically driven award given to that player with the best percentage of made free throws with a minimum of 50 attempts. This year's winner is Bobby Beecher of Triton High School. Bobby converted 32 of 34 free throws this year and is this year's winner of the Tom Bowe Award. In addition to being the most accurate three-point shooter, Bobby is equally adept from the foul line, succeeding on 94% of his free throws this year. The Albert J. Carino Memorial President's Award is given to a person for his outstanding contribution to high school basketball during the course of the season. This year's award winning is an official from IBO Board 34, Mike Horry. Mike was selected for this award for his creation and maintenance of an outstanding website which allows the Carino Boys Basketball Club to maintain communication during the pandemic. So a lot of what we're doing will be posted on our website, and Mike is responsible for all that. Although Mike no longer lives in the area, he does work with us from time to time out of Bergen County. Thank you, Mike, for all you did for the club, and congratulations on your award. As we mentioned earlier, Bobby Beecher from Triton High School is being honored again. This time he is the leading three-point shooter with the most three-pointers made during the course of the season. Bobby is arguably the best shooter in the area this year, knocking down over 50 threes from behind the arc, including 6 in one game and 5 on 3 other occasions. You don't often see too many NBA players and big-time college players making 6 threes or 5 threes in a game. Bobby did it numerous times. Despite being the only proven scorer on the Triton roster and the focus of every opponent, he still managed to average 19.5 points on the year, especially dangerous down the stretch when he was good for 23 points per night over his last 7 games. He also averaged 6.3 rebounds and 1.3 assists. Bobby is only a junior, coming back for one more season at Triton High School. We also give 2 awards out annually, which we were unable to give out this year because we like to acknowledge our alumni from South Jersey high schools playing at the college level. We have a Division I/Division II College Player of the Year, and we also have a Division III College Player of the Year. And we rely on the sports information directors of the various colleges, not just locally, but across the country. We've had winners from Louisville and Kentucky and so on and so forth. So As I said earlier, we were unable to give it out this year. We just didn't have the ability to contact and do the legwork and the research to come up with those 2 players. So we will suspend it for this year, the Major College Player of the Year and the Small College Player of the Year. The Major College Player is named in honor of Sam Strauss, and the Small College Player in the honor of Andy Mitchell. We also have a Sportsmanship Award winner, which the officiating community rules on that or votes on that and supplies the name of the school that wins the Sportsmanship Award to us so we can recognize them at the banquet. We are still awaiting that award winner from the board of 34 people. When we get it, we'll post it on the website for you. Over the course of the season, we also honored a host of players for their achievements in various games and tournaments and so on. Every other week or so, we'd honor a half a dozen players from South Jersey. And I won't read them all off to you, but I would like to mention one in particular, since Sterling High School is volunteering their services to this program. I'd like to acknowledge Antoine Arnett from Sterling for being honored by the Colonial Conference during the course of the season. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank again everybody involved in helping us put this together. If you're not able to get out to a high school basketball game here and there, you can check things out on the website, and they'll keep you updated at least through next season. And we will continue to provide the website. Even though the pandemic hopefully will be over by then, and we'll be able to get out and see games and attend banquets. And the South Jersey Basketball Club will always be there to acknowledge the accomplishments of all these players, coaches, and teams. Well, thank you for joining in with us tonight. Thank you to Sterling High School and Tad Kosnewski, and congratulations to all of our award winners. Good night.